So today we're here with Cecil Dawson, one of the current art exhibits here at the Rollin Art Centre, and we wanted to get a little bit more information on him and the collaboration within this wonderful exhibit of art, as you can see sort of in the background. So Cecil, take it away.
Okay, welcome everyone. We're doing a show that is called Together, and during this time of COVID, racism, all of these things, it was really hard to do a show, but at the same time, all these issues came up, and we were wanting to do a show about reconciliation and truth to begin with. Why I have my friends here, why it's called Together. They're my friends and they're non-native, but they have graciously collaborated with me on their artwork, and we've been friends for a long time and we work together. And instead of reacting to the current state of things concerning racism or COVID or all of these things, we've been the tip of the spear talking about and actually doing the reconciliation all along. So when Melissa asked that we did the show and wanted me to be the first show during COVID, we picked up that mantle and went with it a little bit, and we never talked to each other about our theme. We never had a game plan about what our subject matter was. Everybody just felt what they felt and did what they did, and the result is the show, and a lot of it reflected the uncertainty of our times, of not just a pandemic, but the violence and the racism and the systemic racism, the red dress, all these things got, I didn't want to go there, and I told myself that it isn't my issue. I don't need to go there because we're just trying to do an art show. But my daughter, watching my daughter talk about the red dress and the red hand, and my other daughter coming to some point of closure about their mother, my late wife, how she died at somebody else's hand. And I realized that I am part of this, and I started thinking about the other people that I had lost through all of this, through murder, through all these things, and I realized that it is my issue. But I didn't want to camp on that, but it ended up being that because it's part of the human condition. I think part of my write-up was artists have always been the first responders to the plight of the human condition. So here we are. Yeah, we're doing a show, but we're also taking the pulse on Canada, because Canada doesn't want to go any further down that road. We want to change, and that's what we're doing. And we wanted to show that we're already doing it, and here we are. The first thing I wanted to comment about is this drawing here. During the time of the Great Flood, we all have flood stories in this world, and when the water came up and the world was drowning, the creatures under the sea had told the animals that were drowning, they said, you know, if you trust us 10 feet down, you'll be able to breathe again and you'll survive. If not, you just have to trust us. So a few of our animals trusted the undersea kingdom when it came to our rescue. And these two here, the raven went down 10 feet and he started to breathe again. So we call him a sea raven. And this one here is an eagle that went down 10 feet and started to breathe again. And they survived that calamity. They survived that, the great flood. And here are the two, sea eagle and the sea raven. They're checking out their new surroundings, and this school of salmon swam by. This is just a glimpse of that world of before contact, before anything. There was a world here, and we're just part of it. The second thing I want to talk about, it was part of the undersea kingdom, the killer whale. And the reason why I chose this is in our morning songs, when we do a song about a loved one who has passed on. I just lost a nephew yesterday to drug overdose in Nanaimo. So I was thinking about the song that our family owns when we talk about our loss of death, and our loved one has turned into a killer whale, and is part of a song. It's a lyric of a song. And the killer whale is taking its last journey. And that's what the song is like a dirge. And it's swimming away from us, but he's going on to a different world, but he's never ever going to return. So the lyrics of that song has everything to do with the killer whale. And that's why I did this, for all the losses that we had suffered. The third thing I wanted to talk about was also a lyrics of a song. I had one great uncle and two uncles that went to World War II. And they were at Juno Beach on D-Day. And two of them came back. One of them came back damaged. The other one died at Juno Beach. They were high-ranking, they were chiefs, but they went to help Canada. When they came back, the old people composed a song just for those three. They didn't understand Canada because we hadn't been treated very well here, but they respected their decision to go and fight for Canada. And they composed a song for those three that went to war. And it's called "Oh Canada." People who don't know what the song is about, they think that we're Uncle Tom's talking about Canada, but it's really not. It's actually a commentary on one of the lyrics in the song was talking about the rest of Canada. They don't understand that what you call Canada is almost as big as the Thunderbird, but it's not. But they don't understand that. That was a lyric in that song. And so I painted, I carved a Thunderbird, but I put a Canadian flag on the back, because even the word Kanata is a native word. So it's kind of a quasi-semi-statement on, my daughter would call it a political statement, but I just call it the truth. And we don't understand what Canada was, but they had beat and raped us to try and make us into good Canadians. And that's an ugly part of history, but it is just the truth. So I did a painting, a carving concerning the Thunderbird about my three uncles who came back from D-Day with a Canadian flag on the back, because we still don't understand what Canada is, but we're here and we're grateful. And that's these three.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much, Cecil. And we appreciate all that you do and all that you contribute to our community. And we appreciate you putting together this collaborative art exhibit because it is amazing. So thank you.
Thank you.